hold on. Okay, my dear students, Jeremy and Eve, let me put it over here. Okay, from today, we are going to start with the preparation for the exam. Remember, at this point, you are supposed to be able to complete a B1 exam. B1, but remember, not B1 plus, it's like B1 intermediate, okay? So this is also known as the PET exam, that is equivalent to B1, okay? So how is this exam divided? Remember, this is divided in the main 4 skills. They are, for sure, since you remember, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. This exam is divided in the main 4 skills. Okay? So, before we start, I want to know in your personal cases, in your personal opinion, which do you consider is the most difficult? Let's start with Jeremy. Tell me, Jeremy, in your opinion, which is the most difficult?
Uh, I think it depends. I think that the most difficult could be listening or maybe sometimes writing uh,
Okay.
for things like grammar.
Ah, for grammar, for the grammar structure and these kind of things. Okay,
Yes.
super amazing. Thank you, Jeremy. What about you? Tell me, Eve, in your opinion, which do you consider is the most difficult?
For me, the skills most difficult are listening and sometimes speaking.
Okay, perfect. Listening and speaking. And also, we got to say welcome, hello to Gilda. Good morning, Gilda Hidalgo. Hello, hello. Can you hear me, Gilda? Hello.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Gilda. Nice to see you. Tell me, is everything okay?
Teacher, le voy a acompañar una horita nomás porque al mediodía me cortan la energía.
Oh, really? No, okay, no worries. So, Gilda, we're gonna try to do the most we can in this hour, okay? So, Gilda, can you see the screen? I was explaining your classmates that from today we are going to start with the preparation for the exam, the PET exam that is equivalent to B1. Okay? So,
Okay, teacher.
in your opinion, Gilda, which do you consider is the most difficult? Reading, writing, listening, or speaking?
The consider is listening, teacher.
Listening is
Difficult.
difficult. Okay.
Sí.
Excellent. So, my dear students, there you are, okay? Here we have the main 4 skills, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And you all agree that the most difficult is listening. Okay, I consider, my dear students, you're right. Because especially for us, since we are not really used to listen every time, this is gonna take us more effort to try to understand all what we listen. So we are going to start with a preparation for the exam. And remember, this is gonna be divided in the main 4 skills, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So let me share you my calendar, please, and I need you to please be very aware of the dates because according to that, we can know when we are going to take the final exam, okay? So let me share you my screen. Let me share you the calendar, and here we go. Okay, so my dear students, each unit, each week, we are going to learn, we are going to see a different skill. So we are going to start from today, my dear students, that is the first one, September 28th, but I need to put it over here. Okay, here it is as month. All right, today, my dear students, we are going to start with the reading preparation. Remember, reading preparation. Next week, let me show you over here. October 5th, we're gonna do the grading preparation. Then in October, remember, we're gonna have October 12th, October 19th. October 12th, we're gonna do both listening and speaking preparation. And finally, October 19th, my dear students, it's gonna be our final exam. Okay, so please be very, very aware of the dates because we have 1 month. We start from today, September 28th. Next week, remember, we're going to do grading. The week of October, okay, this is a holiday, remember, because of the Guayaquil's independence, but I believe we are going to have classes, okay? If we don't have classes that week, no worries. Probably we can move the dates, but officially, my dear students, the final exam will be on October 19th. Yes, so don't you forget about that, please. Write down this date because this day is the final exam, so we can move to the next level. Yep. So Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, do you have any question about the dates?
Can you put the terms for the exam?
All right, here we go, right? Remember, each week we are going to do the preparation and what are going to be the topics, what are be the themes for the exam. Let me share you the screen and let me share you the link where you can download because we are going to use a different book for that preparation, okay? So please, I need you to open the next link. Let me share you now. All right, please, my dear students. And I need you to download this because let me explain you what you're going to have here, okay? All right, please, let's open the link. This is a drive. Okay, and this is the book that we are going to use. Exam Buster for B1. Exam Buster for B1. Here you have the book, first of all, and then you have the audios, because remember, we are also going to do a listening preparation. So I give you 2 minutes so that you can download this book, okay? Please download the book, Exam Buster for B1. Exam Buster for B1. And then I'm going to explain you the topics for the exam, okay? Okay, so you got it, please. You tell me, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda. Yes or not yet? All right, so my dear students, let me explain you all what we are going to learn and all the topics that we are going to see for the exam, okay? As I told you, today we're going to start with the reading preparation. So for that, please, I need you to open the books. And let's go on page number 8. Page number 8, here we're going to check it out, the ways that we can do it, okay? All right, let's wait for it. And here you go, reading. Okay, I consider Jeremy, Eve, and Gilda that for you reading it's not really difficult because you know, reading is exactly the same as we do in Spanish. In Spanish, first you read a text, understand the meaning of the words, then analyze and then answer. Okay? So what are the exercises that you're going to have in your exam? Here you go. The reading exam is divided in 6 sections, right? The first section is read 5 real-world notices. 5 real-world notices. You're going to tell me, teacher, what is that? I'm going to show you an example of this, and then we're going to continue learning about that, okay? All right, take a look, teacher. I do not have access to the link. All right, let me share you again. No worries. Remember, you have to download it, okay? If you open the link, you have to download it. Let me share you again so you can see it, okay? All right, this is the example of that, okay? Here, my dear students, you have a short text, maybe 20, 25 words, and then you need to have an interpretation. So you have to choose which is the correct interpretation for that text. Remember, they are short texts. It could be an advertising, it could be a message, it could be an announcement, it could be a note. Remember, not so difficult because what you have to do here, read and give the correct interpretation. That is the first part, my dear students, real notice. Okay, the next one, my dear students, is a matching exercise, part number 2. What comes to your mind? What is the meaning of match?
Unir,
Unir.
enlazar.
Excelente. Unir, más específicamente, emparejar. Match. So, in order to remember match, you need to remember a really common, I'm sure that you have heard about this. Let me put it over here now. To remember about matching, I believe this is the best app. Okay, can you see it, my dear students? Tinder, do you have any idea about Tinder? Let me show you how it works, okay? A matching exercise is something like this. You have 5 people And remember, 5 people with a specific description, right? And you have to match, but not with other person. No, no, no. Remember, not matching for a couple. You have to match with the correct place according to what they want. The idea here, my dear students, you have to read carefully their characteristics, their descriptions, and according to that, for example, he says he doesn't like boats, and the group have young children, a big holiday with a group of friends, they are into sports. Yeah, according to their description, you have to match which would be the most suitable holiday for him. In this case, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, we have 5 people's description and we have 8 holidays. So what's going to be here, my dear students? We are going to have 3 distractors. Okay, distractors, remember, they are going to have a partial characteristic, a partial match, but it's not going to be a full match. That's why we call them as distractor. Remember, that is the idea for part number 2, match. Match. Let's continue to the next, my dear students. That is the part number 3. Read a longer text. Okay, let me change my background again. Part number 3, read a longer text for detailed comprehension, gets inference, and global meaning. This, my dear students, is known as a comprehensive reading. What is the meaning of comprehensive reading?
Lectura comprensiva.
Excellent. So, Jeremy, a comprehensive reading exercise is something like that. You are going to have an article. Okay, let me put it over here. Okay, for example here, okay? You are going to have an article from maybe 100 or 150 words. And then Jeremy, Gilda, Eve, you are going to have you are going to have 5 questions of comprehensive reading. So for this, my dear students, it's really important to read and analyze what is the question or what the question requires. Okay, this is comprehensive reading. Got it, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, yes? Perfect, comprehensive reading. Until here we have short notices, then we have matching, then we have comprehensive reading, and part number 4, 5, and 6, we are going to have gapped text. Gapped text. What is the meaning of that? Gapped. A gapped text.
Completar.
Completar.
Excellent, right? That means that you have an incomplete text that you will have to complete, okay? 4, 5, and 6 are similar. What is the difference? We're going to check it out now, okay? The exercise number 4, my dear students, in this case, you have to complete using sentences, right? So you have to read and complete using sentences. The next part, part number 5, you are going to read and complete using words. Okay, so you have a short article, you have some gaps, and in these gaps, you have to choose the best word. Okay, that's going to be the next, complete using words. And the final part, part number 6, it's going to be similar, my dear students, but in this case, what is the only difference? No choice. You don't have choices, so you have to write. You have to write the word that you consider is the most suitable for this space. Maybe a verb, maybe a preposition, maybe a day. Remember, we are going to do this exercise to see how can we complete this text. All right? And my dear students, you're going to tell me, teacher, how how much time do we have to complete this? You are supposed to complete this in 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. So we're going to do a simulation to see if you can do it, okay? Perfect. So we can start with the first one, my dear students, that is the short notice part, short text. Pay attention here. What is my recommendation? When you start reading, remember, it is really important to see that in the answers, you're not going to have the same words. You may have synonyms or similar expressions. Synonyms or similar expressions. Obviously, my dear students, this is important because if you just focus on the exact word, you're gonna realize it's not the one that you need. Okay? That's why we have synonyms or similar expressions. Let's get ready, my dear students, because we are gonna practice this exercise all together, and I wanna know if you have any question, if you have any doubt about that, okay? Let's start, please. Can you read number one? Let's go with Jeremy. Jeremy, you can do it.
This week's fitness class will be half an hour earlier at 6:30 p.m. and in the sports hall, not the gym. Next week's class will be back in the gym at the usual time.
Excellent. Thank you, Jeremy. So as you can see, we have an announcement about the fitness class. This week's fitness class will be half an hour earlier. So let's read the options. Letter A. The fitness class will only last for half an hour this week. There won't be a fitness class next week. The fitness class will be somewhere different this week. So, in your opinion, my dear students, which is the correct option? A, B, or C?
Letter A.
Letter A, okay. Eve says letter A. What do you think, Jeremy? Gilda?
Uh, Letter A.
Letter A too, okay. Gilda, you agree? Do you agree with your classmates?
Yes, teacher, letter A.
Okay, my dear students, that is not the correct answer. Let me explain you why, okay? Please, no se dejen guiar. Don't you try to get just by the word, okay? Because here you have half an hour, and here you have half an hour. But listen, read carefully because it's not the same. This week's fitness class will be half an hour earlier. La semana de esta clase será media hora antes. And pay attention here because in the text we have, in the answer we have, the fitness class will only last for half an hour. And remember, they are not the same. La semana de esta clase solo durará media hora. Y en realidad, no dice eso, ¿ok? He say will be half an hour earlier. So that means that it's going to be before. That's going to start before. The correct answer, my dear students, is letter C. The fitness class will be somewhere different this week. Take a look. This week's fitness class will be half an hour earlier at 6:30 p.m. and in the sports hall, not the gym. Next week, class will be back in the gym at the usual time. Remember, really important, be aware to the synonyms or similar expressions. Here we have this word that is really, really important, somewhere different. En algún lugar diferente. This fitness class will be somewhere different. That's why take a look. We refer that it's going to be in the sports hall, not the gym. Okay? My recommendation, please remember, the fact that you read the expression, the same expression, it doesn't mean that is the correct answer. You gotta read carefully because in some cases, this little word, this little expression may change the meaning of the sentence at all. You're gonna see the meaning, it's gonna be totally different. That's why it's really important to take care of that. Okay, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda. Yes. Let's continue to number 2. Okay, it's your moment. Please, can you help me reading? Gilda, can you read about Tara?
Okay. Tara, we big round of the coffee. Can you get some at the supermarket when you are coming back from college this afternoon? I'll buy you cloud tomorrow days.
Excellent. So this message is from Daisy to Tara, no? From Daisy to Tara. So, Tara, we've run out of coffee. Can you get some at the supermarket when you're coming back from college this afternoon? I'll pay you back tomorrow. I'll pay you back tomorrow. So, let's read and let's analyze the options. The question says, what should Tara do? Okay, what should Tara do? Letter A, buy coffee tomorrow. Letter B, go shopping on her way home. And letter C, give Daisy some money to go to the supermarket. Buy coffee tomorrow, go shopping on her way home, or give Daisy some money to go to the supermarket. You tell me, please, A, B, or C.
Letter B.
Okay, Jeremy says B. What do you say, Eve, Gilda?
Letter B.
Okay, Eve agrees. Super. What do you think, Gilda? A, B, or C? The answer, my dear students, is Correct. Yes, excellent is letter B, okay? In this case, remember, Daisy is requesting Tara to go shopping, right? Here is the request. Hey, Tara, can you get some at the supermarket when you're coming back from college this afternoon? When you're coming back. When you're coming back from college, obviously, my dear students, that means that she's on her way home, right? Cuando regreses del colegio, es decir, cuando vayas a casa, on her way home. Yes, as you can see, we don't have the specific word, but we have a similar expression. So remember, is the request to go shopping on her way home. Go shopping on her way home. Okay, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, you got it? Yes. We're going to practice one more together, and then I'm going to share you a link so that you can practice by yourselves. Okay, so here you go. Go please, Eve, you're going to read now number 3, bank opening.
Bank opening hours, Monday until Friday. No sé si es, ¿cuál? How do you say guión? Guión medio.
Monday to Friday.
Ah, okay. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The cash machine outside is in use 24 hours.
Excellent. The cash machine outside is in use 24 hours. You remember cash machine, this is also known as ATM, right? El cajero automático, the cash machine. So we have the options. Take a look. Letter A, you can't go into the bank. You can't go into the bank on Saturday afternoons. The cash machine can only be used when the bank is open. And finally, the bank closes at the same time every day. A, B, or C? You tell me.
Hey,
Yeah, Jeremy says A. What do you think, Eve, Gilda?
A.
A. Gilda, what about you?
A, teacher.
Excellent, my dear students. As you can see, here we have an interpretation, a deduction. Yes, a deduction, which is really important. Specifically, here we don't have that word, right? Here we don't have can. But according to the opening hours, we can make a deduction. From Monday to Friday, you can go in the morning and in the afternoon. But what happens on Saturday? It only works from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So you can't go into the bank on Saturday afternoons because remember, it's gonna be closed. The bank only opens on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So Saturday afternoons, nothing. It's gonna be closed. Yes, Jeremy, Eve, and Gilda, congratulations. I see that you're very, very clear about that, okay? As I said, what are the tips? What are the tips to complete this exercise? Really important on the answers. Try to find synonyms or similar expressions. Synonyms or similar expressions. Also really important, my dear students, make deductions. Make deductions according to what you read. For example, the deduction here is, it's gonna be in the sports hall, not the gym, so obviously it's somewhere different. It's not the same place. It's really important to make deductions because In some cases, you're not gonna find the specific word. Not the specific word, but a deduction. Okay? And finally, my dear students, synonyms or similar expressions make deductions. And of course, my personal recommendations. Read again, okay? Read again just to confirm or verify your answers. Yes, this is a matter of interpretation, this is a matter of deduction. So in some cases, it is really important to read again because as you could see, a simple word can change the whole meaning of the sentence. Yep. So let's get ready because I'm going to share you a link and we are going to start by practicing this, okay? The interpretation, the short notice text. Let me put you now and here you go. Okay, please, my dear students, open the link and we can start with this, okay? Remember, there are 7 questions and you need to give and identify the correct meaning for each one. So let me stop sharing, open the link. And so you can start, okay? Right. Read carefully. Remember, if you have any question, please let me know. So Jeremy, Evie, and Gilda me confirman. You confirm. Funciona. Does it work? Yes. Excellent. So we have 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes to complete this. So you can do it.
Teacher,
Yeah, tell me.
we have to do all the parts?
Actually, the 7 questions you finished.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, did you have any problem, Jeremy?
Uh, I just have confused with one question.
Okay, let me move. What question do you remember?
Uh, it was about London.
London. Let me find out, okay? Okay. This one, your group.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So we're gonna wait for your classmates until they finish and we can find out what was the confusion here, okay? Miriam, your group leader called the day of your London excursion has been changed from Saturday to Sunday. Can you call her and tell her whether you still want to go, Janet? Your group leader called the date of your London excursion has been changed from Saturday to Sunday. Can you call her and tell her whether you still want to go, Janet? So let's find out this, okay? Jeremy, Eve, and Gilda. Which option did you choose, Jeremy?
Uh, at first, I chose option uh, option A, but the correct option is option B.
And the group leader cannot go on trip. Oh, right. Take a look because they don't mention about that, okay? The group leader called, yes, but called to mention that the excursion has been changed. Not that he can't go on the trip, right? So the main message, the main text of this was the trip to London will take place on a different day. Remember, because it was changed from Saturday to Sunday. Excellent. Perfect. You tell me, Gilda, Eve finished? No worries. You tell me when you finish.
Yes, I finish.
Okay, Eve, any question, any problem with a question?
Yes, I agree with Jeremy. Uh, it's its paragraph of London is most difficult.
Okay, but the others, you did it well.
And the seven the
7.
seven question.
Let me see, because probably it's not going to be the same for all, okay? That's why I need to find out the next. The private rooms, what do you remember the question?
I don't remember. Um, no,
Special offer.
creo que es eso.
Special offer if you use the
Ajá.
swimming pool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Creo que eso me
so
tocó en las 7 a mí.
because remember, it usually
Pero,
changes. It changes for each person. Special offer, if you use the swimming pool 10 times in 1 month, you can attend one water fitness class free of charge. Okay, this is like a bargain. So you gotta complete the 10 times the swimming pool, and then for free you will receive this water fitness class. So the water fitness classes are free for people who swim 10 times in a month. That is the correct answer, right?
yes. But
Excellent.
I choose that this month you can go the water fitness.
This month.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have that word, right? This month, because remember, it's in a month,
Mhm.
not specifically this month.
Yes.
Okay, super. So, my dear students, congratulations. We did it very, very well. I believe it's moment to go to continue to the part number 2, okay? Gilda, you have any question, please? Did you have any problem?
And number one, teacher.
Number one, what was the question? Can you tell me?
Oh, no me acuerdo, pero no me acuerdo bien.
¿No era la de table? ¿Alguna palabra, any word? No? Oh, we lost Gilda, yes, because she said she will have problems with the connection, so I believe that was it. Okay, so Jeremy and Eve, let's get ready to move on to the next part. Okay, Gilda, okay, here it is. Hello, Gilda, are you still having electricity or no? No electricity, no power.
No me acuerdo, teacher, pero en esa marqué mal la respuesta.
Okay, got it. So, don't you forget the tips, okay? Los tips que les mencioné. Find synonyms or similar expressions. Yes? And also make deductions, really important. Okay, please, my dear students, we can move on to the next page, that is page number 18. We're going to complete the part number 2, that is the matching exercise. So, in my personal case, my dear students, let me tell you that this is the most difficult part of the exam. Why? Because you will have to read a lot of text. For example, just between them or among them, you have around 100 words. Just the descriptions, 100 words. And then, my dear students, for the matching, yeah, the whole, maybe you will get more than 200 words. So obviously, it's going to take you a little bit more of time. What are my recommendations? What are my advices to complete this part? Really important, my dear students. Number one, read and identify the keywords for each person. Each person has at least 3 characteristics that you have to write down, okay? And I recommend you to take notes. Tomen nota, take notes, and then you can start with the exercise, okay? What is a bad mistake that you can do here? What is a terrible mistake that you can do here? Try to read one by one and try to match one by one. Okay? No, my dear students, read carefully the 5 descriptions. Read the descriptions first. Take notes of the descriptions. And then with those notes, you can identify which is the most suitable option. Okay, so together we are going to read the descriptions and then we're going to start with the matching exercise. I am going to start with number 1, and remember, take notes. Really important, take notes, because that is going to be really important. So let's start. Chloe. Chloe enjoys team sports, but doesn't want to play in competitions. Enjoy team sports, but doesn't want to play in competitions. She needs a morning class. She needs a morning class. She doesn't have much money, no money, and can afford to buy expensive equipment. Obviously, because she doesn't have money, she's not able maybe to buy special clothes or maybe special equipment for a sport. So what are the 3 main characteristics? Team sports, no competition, morning class, and remember, no money, doesn't have much money. That is for Chloe. Let's continue, please. You're going to help me reading Eve. Eve, you're going to read about Mike, and you're going to tell me what are the main characteristics for Mike.
Okay. Mike isn't very fit. He would like to get fitter, that's okay.
Peter,
But
Peter.
but he finds exercise boring. He's looking for an evening night
Evening.
class, evening class that is different every week. He'd also like to see how he's improving over time. The key words are uh, I don't know, isn't very fitter.
Excellent. Isn't very fit, so that means that he's maybe starting with exercise. So maybe he's not able to do difficult exercise or difficult sports, right?
Exercise boring.
Yes, excellent.
Uh, mm, um, uh, uh, evening class.
Excellent. Evening class, remember the time. The time is important. That is different every week.
Different every week. Improving over time.
Excellent. Okay. He would like to see how he's improving over time. So maybe he needs a report for that. Okay. Thank you. Amazing, Eve. Let's continue now, please. Gilda. Gilda, can you read about Sophia?
Sophia loves sport but is recovering from and serious injury. She wants to train in the afternoon with someone who understands her injury. I can give her advice on the exercise she can do at home.
Excellent. Super Gilda. So tell me, what are the keywords? Palabras clave, keywords for Sophia, main characteristics for Sophia.
I I love the sport.
Excellent. Sofía loves the sports, but ¿cuál es el problema? She's recovering from a serious injury. What is an injury, Gilda?
Oh, sería de como que sea torchado, lesionado.
Excellent. Lesión, ¿no es cierto? She's recovering from a serious injury. Por lo tanto, that's why she's not able to practice difficult or tough sports. Yeah, ¿qué más? What else? Other keyword, Gilda?
Here advice on exercise.
Give her advice on exercise she can do at home. Yes, advice on exercise she can do at home. And don't you forget, Gilda, in the afternoon, right? She's looking for an afternoon class. Remember, take notes. Take notes because we are going to use this for the next part. Continue, please. Jeremy, you're going to help me reading Jeremy, part number 4 and 5.
Doug is very fit and is planning a challenging 200-kilometer run. He wants to train at least twice a week and would like some personal training too. He wants to train indoors and outdoors. Tara takes sport seriously. She plays hockey and tennis and wants to improve her skills and take part in competitions. She isn't free from Monday to Friday.
Excellent.
The keywords
so,
are
keywords.
Doug is very fit. He's planning a challenging. he wants to train.
At least twice a week, right? That is the key word. At least twice a week. Very good.
Uh, Personal training.
Excellent. Personal training too.
Train indoors and outdoors.
What is the meaning of this? Excellent. Indoors and outdoors.
Adentro y afuera.
Excellent, right? In Spanish, we know this, puertas adentro, puertas afuera, right? Es decir, maybe indoors could be in a gym, maybe in a sports center, and outdoors, maybe at the park, at the forest. Excellent, very good, Jeremy. Now let's go with Tara.
Tara, the keywords are takes sports seriously. Uh, Hockey and tennis. Take part in competitions. Um, isn't free from Monday to Friday.
Excellent, she isn't free from Monday to Friday. So, Jeremy, Eve, and Gilda, remember this is something that you have to do before you start matching, okay? Read, take notes of the keywords, and according to that, we can see which is the most suitable one for that, okay? Something really important for this, my dear students, it is necessary to identify and try to discard the distractors. Because remember here we are going to have distractors. So what is a distractor? A distractor is a partial match. ¿Ok? Es decir, que solo hace match en dos características, pero no en todas. That is a distractor. Is a partial match because it only matches two characteristics, but not all of them. Yeah, so this is essential for that. My dear students, let's start doing now. And remember, after this exercise, we can have a break, okay? So let's get ready with this. Here you go. All right, I am going to read letter A, and you need to tell me, my dear students, the name. If they are for Chloe, Mike, Sophia, Jack, or Tara. I'm gonna write the names here to the right so you can tell me about that, okay? Chloe, Jack, Tara, Chloe, Jack, Tara. I forgot the other one, Sophia and Mike. Yes, sorry. Perfect. So remember, we have to match now because we are going to have eight and just 3 people. So here you go. Letter A, sports for life. Weekly sessions in 7 different sports, including squash, tennis, and basketball. Do your favorite sport or try new ones each week. Classes take place on Thursdays, 3 to 4 p.m., and Sundays, 2 until 3:30 p.m. in Green Park and in the park gym. We don't believe in winners and losers, just in having fun. So in your opinion, Jeremy and Eve, oh, I guess we lost Gilda, but no worries, we can carry on. Which do you consider matches? Or do you consider this is the distractor?
Can we see the last part,
Of
please?
course, here we go. Let me see, déjenme ver si la puedo poner así mejor. Enfrentado. Ah, no, pero no me aparece la otra. So, just like that, okay? Ah, oops. Yeah, here it is.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jeremy and Eve, which do you consider is the best match?
It could be Sophia.
It could be Sophia. Okay. Do you agree, Eve?
I consider distractor.
Okay, we're gonna see why, okay? Let's see if Sophia matches. According to Jeremy, is Sophia. Sophia loves sport, but is recovering from a serious injury. Okay, in this case, they don't mention about a difficult sports, right? Maybe squash, tennis, and basketball, but nothing related to that. She wants to train in the afternoon. Okay, here we have a matching afternoon Thursdays and Sundays. Excellent. But here is something that they don't mention. She wants to train with someone who understands her injury and can give her advices on exercise she can do at home. And in this case, they don't mention anything about that. That's why this is a distractor, okay? Excellent, my dear students. You got it very well. Remember, to have a match, it gotta be a match with all, right? Yeah. It's gotta be a match with all, okay? Not just with 2 or 3 characteristics, but it's gonna be a match with all. That's why this is a distractor, letter A. I'm gonna put a next so that you cannot get confused with this. Okay, can you read now letter B, please? Go, Jeremy. Top training.
Uh, Top training. Our class offers individual training sessions in the gym with a personal trainer. The class is ideal, ideal for people who enjoy training alone and are keen to improve their fitness, or people who have particular difficulty with their fitness. Class every morning, 9 from 11 a.m.
Hmm? So, Jeremy, Eve, which do you consider is the best match for top training?
What is the meaning of king?
A keen, it's like les gusta o están inclinados, are keen to improve. Okay, is a synonym for like. Okay,
Chloe? Chloe?
Chloe,
Maybe Mike.
Chloe or Mike. Let's see it. Okay, for Chloe, maybe yes, because she's looking for a morning class. Yes, and the class is in the morning.
Is no Mike.
But take a look. It's not Mike because remember, Mike is looking for evening class. But what does come here? Take a look. This is for team sports. Chloe is looking for team sports. And here, remember, it's just individual training. Okay? For people who are keen or for people who enjoy training alone. So it's not Chloe and it's not Mike. You tell me, is another distractor?
It's possible. Yes, distractor.
Excellent. Remember, this is other distractor, okay? Super. Let's continue to letter C. Okay, I'm gonna read it now, please. Letter C. This is a great class for people who enjoy playing sports with others in an informal way. Choose from a range of sports, including five-a-side football and hockey. Classes are on Saturdays from 9 to 11 a.m. We provide balls, hockey sticks, and a monthly report on how your fitness is improving. So tell me, the match now.
Tara,
Tara. It could be Tara, but remember that she's looking for competitions, right? She wants competitions, but in this case, remember, it's just informal. Informal, so no competitions, right? That's why this is not Tara. So you tell me. No, do you consider this is another distractor?
could be Chloe.
Okay, team sports, excellent, because as you can see here we have playing sports, a five-a-side ball, hockey, informal way, excellent. But actually, this is the correct answer, okay? So take a look. Doesn't want to play in competitions and she's looking for money in class and she doesn't have much money, okay? So excellent. This is the correct answer, Chloe. Everything matches, right? Informal way, competitions. Team sports, yes, playing with others. And take a look, we provide balls, right? Entonces, Chloe no tiene que comprar, she doesn't have to buy anything because she hasn't got any money. So very good, the correct answer was Chloe. Chloe, excellent. Vamos, yes, los siguientes y con eso finalizamos. We finish. Come on, please. Water size. You can do it. Eve, read, please.
Weather size. Have fun and get fit at your local sports center. Classes every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. No two classes are the same. We organize regular competitions and also offer individual fitness check every month, plus the change to gain progress certificates.
Okay, so tell me, Eve, Jeremy, which do you consider is the best match? Just by the hour, you know. From 6 till 8
Mike,
p.m. Excellent, very good. Mike. Mike isn't very fit. He finds exercise boring. He's looking for an evening class that is different every week. And he would also like to see how he's improving over time, okay? So as you can see, they offer that. They offer an evening class. No two classes are the same. They have regular competitions and fitness checks every month. A fitness check is like a report, right? Like a report of that. So perfect, that was Mike. Let's continue. Come on, please. You can do it, Jeremy. Let's read for fitness for all.
Fitness for all. If you're looking for a gentle, low-cost exercise class, Fitness for All offers exercise to improve your strength and confidence slowly. Our trainers are qualified to help with individual problems and can give you extra ideas to try outside the class. No equipment necessary. Classes every Tuesday from 2 to 4 p.m.
Okay, so Jack, Tara, or Sophia?
Sophia?
Sophia, very good. She loves the sport but is recovering from a serious injury in the afternoon, yes. With someone who understands her injury and can give her advice on exercise she can do at home. Excellent. So take a look. Offers exercise to improve your strength and confidence slowly, exactly for um for an injury. Our trainers are qualified to help with individual problems, can give you extra ideas to try it outside the class. No equipment necessary, and classes every Tuesday from 2 to 4 p.m. Excellent. This is Sophia. Nice, amazing. Let's carry on the next one, please. I'm going to read it now. Okay, sports for all. This class is for people who want to take up sports such as football or tennis for the first time. It's a great way to get fit in the fresh air. Classes start with training exercise, followed by a game or a small tournament. Classes every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 till 8 p.m., all equipment provided. So the only ones left are Jack and Tara. In your opinion, does it match for Jack and Tara?
It will be for Jack.
It could be for Jack, but take a look. He says, right? If you're training or take up for the first time, right? And remember that Jack is very fit. Very fit. And he doesn't mention that he's interested in team sports, right? He's more interested in training, not sports, so it's not Jack. And it's not Tara either, because remember that Tara is not available from Tuesday and Thursday. So, my dear students, here we have another distractor. Okay, so it's the moment and we finish with this. Let's read letter G and letter H. Go, please. Jeremy, you're going to read about rising stars.
Rising Stars, we believe sports are for winners. We offer training from professional sports coaches to help you become a more successful player. Choose from a range of teams and racket sports. Players are encouraged to join local and national leagues. Classes every Saturday and Sunday, or book an individual lessons with one of our trainers.
So, Jack or Tara?
Tara.
Totally. Okay, excellent. This is for Tara. Remember, racket sports. So, obviously, she's interested in tennis and I believe she said hockey and tennis. Okay, so very good, Tara. And according to the time, remember, she's available Saturday and Sunday. And obviously, the one that is left is Jack. Can you read Eve and tell why this is Jack?
Go for it. This is a class for people who want to push themselves so they can compete against other people or themselves. Training takes place every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Classes involve 1 hour run in the park, followed by weight training in the gym. Individual coaching and advice on improving fitness at home are also available.
Excellent. So exactly what he's looking for, okay? This is for people who wants to push themselves. Training take places every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And remember, 1 hour run in the park and then weight training in the gym. Right? Also individual coaching, I believe Jack also was looking for that, okay? Personal training or individual training. So everything matches to Jack. Tell me, my dear students, what do you think about this exercise? Easy, difficult, more or less? Easy?
So.
So, okay. Jeremy and Eve, you have been amazing, amazing students. That's why it is moment for a break. Let me stop recording. Perfect. So, my dear students, remember, until now we were practicing the first part, the second part, and in this moment, let's get ready because we're going to practice the third, fourth, and fifth. Yes, the third part, I believe this is going to be really easy for you because it's a comprehensive reading. What is comprehensive reading? Remember, read an article and then answer some questions about that article. Okay? The recommendation here, remember, let me show you over here now. Yeah, we are on page number 24. Page number 24, take a look. So what is the recommendation for this? Really important, you have to read carefully the questions. And then, my dear students, according to what you see in the question, you can identify that, okay? My recommendation, remember, if you don't understand a word, try to get according to the context. Yes? So, for example, according to the title, we may have an idea about this, okay? A hotel under the sea. A hotel under the sea. So, we are going to read about this hotel and we are going to identify what is this about, okay? So let's start by reading the questions, and then we're going to start checking we're going to start reading over here, okay? So, Eve and Jeremy, here you go. Question number 1. What do we learn about a hotel? What do we learn about a hotel? Guests will have to swim down to get to it. It will have to shine into the sea so guests can see the fish. It will only have a small number of rooms. Fish and other sea creatures will be scared of it. Number 2, what may guests find strange about staying at a hotel, swimming from their rooms into the ocean, having ocean life in their room, enjoying a meal of freshly caught fish, or being unable to hear the ocean? Remember what my guests find strange about staying at a hotel. The next one, take a look, number 3. What is the best thing about a hotel according to the designers? It won't cost much to build. It won't use much electricity. It won't cause any damage to the environment. Fish and other sea creatures won't come very close to it. Okay, that is number 3. What is the best thing about a hotel according to designers? Number 4, Planet Ocean's moving hotel will rarely move from one side to another, travel between various countries, be similar to a type of a cruise ship, remain close to the coast of each continent. Planet's ocean moving hotel will. And finally, number 5, what might a guest in this hotel say? Remember what might a guest? A guest is like the person who visits that place, okay, that hotel. It's very expensive, but the facilities are quite basic and the windows are too small to see outside. It's great to stay in such a beautiful hotel that is also good for the planet. Seeing the fish up close is amazing, but it's a shame that the hotel disturbs sea life. Letter D, it's a great idea, and I love the fact that it can't move around and travel to different locations. Another recommendation, my dear students, remember, the order of the questions is the same order that you're going to find the answers here. So probably question number 1 and number 2, you're going to find in the first paragraph. Question number 3 and number 4, you may find it in the next 2 paragraphs. And for sure, the last part, we may get it in the last part, okay? Remember, the same order of the questions is the same order that you are going to find the article, okay? So, Eve, Jeremy, do you have any question about comprehensive reading? No questions? All clear? Excellent. So let's get ready to start. And here you go, okay? Let's start, please. Jeremy, can you read the 2 first paragraphs, please? Oh, Jeremy, I can hear you. Not so sure if there's a problem with the audio.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Perfect.
Want to sleep under the sea? The company Planet Ocean has plans for an exciting underwater hotel, which they hope to build in locations all over the world. The hotel won't be large, with only 12 guest rooms plus a restaurant. Guests will get to the hotel in a lift, so no diving or getting wet. The hotel will float 10 meters under the ocean, although it will be attached to the seabed to prevent it from moving too far. Because it won't be very deep under the water, the sun will shine down and provide light. Guests, guests will get great close-up views of the fish and other sea creatures, which won't be bothered with the hotel and so won't make any effort to avoid it.
Okay, so there you go. According to what you read over here, my dear students, we are going to be able to answer question number 1 and question number 2. Do you have any question, Jeremy, Eve? Yeah? No? So let's answer, okay? Let's answer this. What do we learn about the hotel? Guess we'll have to swim down to get it? No, they didn't mention about swimming, right? Its lights will shine into the sea so guests can see the fish. Let me put it over here. The sun will shine and down and provide light. Guests will get great close-up views and the fish and other sea creatures that won't be bothered by the hotel and so won't make any effort to avoid it. My dear students, pay attention because here is a little bit confusing, okay? Its lights se refieren a las luces del hotel. Its lights will shine into the sea, but remember, it's not about the lights of the hotel, it's about the sunlight. The sun will shine down and provide light. Okay, so this is not the answer. Letter B, okay? Letter C, it will only have a small number of rooms. Yes, excellent. The hotel won't be large with only 12 guest rooms plus a restaurant. Okay, that is the correct answer. And fish and other creatures will be scared of it. Remember, no, because remember, the fish and sea creatures won't be scared, won't be bothered, and they won't make any effort to avoid it. So the answer is letter C. Okay, let's identify now the next question, number 2. What may guests find strange about staying at the hotel? Go, please. You're gonna read it now. Evan, you're gonna read from the hotel's design until them. Read, please.
The hotel's design with clear plastic walls. Main guests will be able to see the sea and all the creatures that live there around, above and below them in their rooms. They will almost get the feeling that they are swimming in the ocean. The luxury rooms will have a shower, TV, and even the internet. The restaurant will serve high quality meals. As you might expect, Planet Ocean wants to encourage people to eat less fish, so West won't find any on the menu. What's more surprising is that the atmosphere will be silent, so West will have to imagine the sound of the ocean around them.
Excellent. What's more surprising? The atmosphere will be silent, so it all depends on your imagination, the sound of the ocean, right? So let's identify that. Number 2. What my guest find strange about staying at the hotel? What my guest find strange about staying at the hotel? Swimming from their rooms into the ocean. Did you read something about it? No, right? Nothing about that. Having ocean life in their room. They mention, but not specifically in their room, right? They see from their room, but not specifically in their room. Enjoying a meal of freshly caught fish. Let's see it over here. Oh, my dear students, remember, Planet Ocean want to encourage people to eat less fish, so guests won't find any on the menu. Okay, so no fish on the menu, so this is not the answer. And letter D, being unable to hear the ocean. Yes, remember, because the atmosphere will be silent. So guests will have to imagine the sound of the ocean around them. The atmosphere will be silent, and that is the surprising part about the hotel, right? They are going to be unable to hear the ocean. Letter D. Okay, let's continue. Number 3 and number 4. What is the best thing about the hotel according to the designers? So let's continue to the next paragraph. Can you please help me reading? Jeremy, the hotel won't be cheap.
The hotel won't be cheap to build and it won't be cheap to stay in. But the designers are especially proud of the fact that it will be environmentally friendly. It will use electricity, of course, but it will produce its own and won't disturb ocean life at all. In fact, the designers hope some sea creatures will build their homes on parts of the building, which will bring real benefits to the underwater world.
Okay, so let's take a look of that, okay? Here you go. What is the best thing about the hotel according to the designers? It won't cost much to build, because remember that is expensive. It's very expensive, right? It won't use much electricity. Well, actually, it will use electricity, but it'll produce its own. Okay, its own. It could be, possibly. Later C, it won't cause any damage to the environment. My dear students, take a look. They mention that this is going to be environmentally friendly and it won't disturb ocean life at all. And they hope some sea creatures will buy their homes on parts of the building, so which will bring real benefits to the underwater world. Okay, so that's going to be it with this. And finally, fish and other creatures won't come very close to it. Remember, no, because The fact is that they want the creatures to come, to stay near the hotel. So it's between B and D. What do you think, Eve and Jeremy?
Sí.
C, okay? According to them, it's going to be environmentally friendly. Environmentally friendly, so it won't cause any damage to the environment. And finally, let's read about Planet's Ocean Moving Hotel. So let's go with it, please. Eve, can you read the last paragraph?
Planet Ocean's future designs include a moving hotel. It perhaps sounds like this will work in the same way as a cruise ship, but this is not the case. In fact, rather than moving between continents and countries, it will stay within a single country's waters, but only occasionally change positions around its coast.
All right. Remember, this is not like a cruise. It's not like a cruise. It's going to stay in the same country, right? In the same country. So, Planet's Ocean Moving Hotel will rarely move from one side to another, travel between various countries, be similar to a type of cruise, or remain close to the coast of each continent. A, B, C, or D.
Rarely move from one side to another.
Excellent, right? Rarely move from one side to another because remember, it will remain in the same place in the same country. Okay? And finally, number 5, my dear students, this is a deduction. According to what you read about the hotel, you are going to suppose that you are a guest. What would be your opinion, your review about the hotel? Read please, Eve and Jeremy, and tell me which do you consider is the right answer? A, B, C, or D?
Letter B.
Letter B says Eve. What do you think, Jeremy?
Letter B.
Letter B. It's great to stay in the hotel that is also good for the planet. It's a great idea, and I love the fact that it can move around the world to travel to different locations. Right?